I'm thinking it's so That's a good plan.
Alright, I'll just turn off the background music for tonight. Okay. Well, you know what? People for the people that get this recording on YouTube, yeah, you're gonna hear some flubs at the beginning because I messed up things. And you know what? If every once in a while a show screws up, then it's not a show.
Derpy's fault.
Yeah.
No, every time something screws up on a show, Derpy gets her wings.
Woo!
But during my live stream, I've got a technical difficulties picture starring our favorite muffin horse that I drew in this plaything.
Oh, that's why it's too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was set to the wrong input.
So, are we gonna get back to intros?
Oh yes, let's get back to intros. We have with us Zai.
Hello.
We have with us... Let me get to the right window. We have with us Rarity.
Yes, you finally noticed that I was here.
I noticed you were here, but I was so busy getting shit working again.
Nobody else said hello.
I literally just noticed that just then. I didn't. I'm sorry.
I'm not even on Discord.
No, you don't.
Sorry,
Sorry.
not
You're
sorry.
evil. She's so evil that she won't even say hello.
I just wasn't on, so you know.
Anyway,
we also have with us QD.
good morning. Today's forecast calls for blue skies.
We have Shirley,
Afternoon.
Starry,
Ah,
10K,
Apparently.
and Fanny.
Good evening.
And Trade will be on soonish.
Eventually.
In the meantime, as your interim news guy, we have the news. Tony News. Yes, news.
First off, we will discuss the plague that has descended upon the world, known as the unicorn trap.
Latino.
Yes, Starbucks has created this stupid idea of making a very, like a candy floss colored Frappuccino made of, what is it, mango?
I don't think there's anything fresh in it.
It's a horrible concoction. It's a horrible concoction that is supposedly made with mango berries and some white chocolate
Okay,
crap.
the berry part is bullshit.
This is the mango
What?
part.
They use the mango syrup, which does actually have juice in it. But they do only one pump, and there's really you don't taste it. Just straight up, you don't taste it.
All they do is
And then white
sugar.
chocolate. And then white chocolate syrup.
Yeah, the white
Sugar.
chocolate syrup is not actually part of the drink itself. That is part of the super sour blue drizzle that goes around the cup.
Which apparently you can swirl and make the flavor sweeter.
Sweeter?
No, it will never be sweeter.
No, that is the tartest part of the whole drink.
Well, I think we need to have like a little bit perspective on this. Is Princess Celestia around? I kind of want to know her. I kind of want to know what she thinks of this.
Her Royal Highness is here.
Hearing a press release on this.
Her Royal Highness will be ready for it shortly.
You're not going to give one to her, are you?
Alright.
I never have to give her anything for her press releases. She prepares her speeches well enough.
I think she's ready now. Alright. Your Highness? Yes, thank you. My little ponies. As has been recently brought to the attention of the world, the company known as Starbucks in the human world has released something they are calling the Unicorn Frappuccino. And I have never, as a pony of magical descent, been more offended. How dare they create this abomination and name it after one of those magical creatures in all of creation? It is like equating my beloved student Twilight Sparkle to a beverage. and it is as if they have taken her, slit her throat, and used her blood to mix this monstrosity.
Wait. Unicorn blood is actually pink.
And
And it was spilled.
It certainly seems that way. Both unicorn blood and the tears of many, many baristas. And it is not that the beverage itself is an issue. It is not the making of the drink by the baristas who work in these establishments. It is not that Starbucks has so callously named this creation after us without any consideration, essentially using a racial slur in this regard. But it is also that they have abused the employees who must make it, and that this very drink embodies not the goodly essence of unicorns, but rather the very opposite. Because this Frappuccino has brought out the worst in humanity. The entitled bitches, the spoiled brats, all of those who desire this unsightly and disgusting creation, who have to abuse and berate those who make it, all because they are simply frustrated about having to make something so complicated and have to deal with such customers. My little ponies, if you truly must try this unicorn Frappuccino, do so knowing that it is not the goodness of humanity and of unicorns you are drinking, but the very worst. Please consider this before you order. Thank you.
Do make sure that word is censored when this goes public.
I must concur with Her Highness. Naming a drink after a specific race of pony would be like us naming a drink after a specific race of human.
If you dare say the word, I will have you censored constantly.
You do that anyway.
I will do it with prejudice.
Alright, I think that's it for the princess's press statement today. It sounds like she's about to go into a lawsuit with Starbucks as well. Something about copyright infringement for the use of the word unicorn.
I didn't know unicorn was. I didn't know our race was licensed.
Tell that to Hasbro.
It's more about exploitation. I think
Yeah.
she's involved in
Yeah. Excuse me.
Please don't die.
You were already half dead last week.
I think Sherlock had a point. You'd be like, it really would be like if ponies created a drink and named it after one of the races of.
It would be.
This is the Caucasian.
The Russian.
The what? This is
The Russian. It's filled with vodka.
The
There
Russian.
already is a Russian, and it's filled with vodka.
Not vodka.
Let us not forget the margarita. Made with lots of tequila.
You all are being very PC about it. I was referring to some pony saying in Equestria, make a drink called the Native American.
Whoa! Not cool!
No.
That's the equivalent, though. I'm not
Why not?
saying it's right.
Why not make a drink called the Buffalo?
I think no.
Yeah, that's not just about
Why
that.
wouldn't it surprise me if in Appaloosa there was something like that?
Now hang on, we've never done anything like that.
You telling me that at your Salt Lick bars you don't have beverages that cater to specific lifestyles there?
No, we do, but we don't name them after a race. That's messed up. Now Dodge Junction, they probably do.
Yeah, stay the hell out of Dodge Junction. That place is dastardly.
You would know, cuz you spent almost 3 weeks there.
I was picking cherries.
Last
Well, why don't we get to some real news?
Yeah, real news.
Yes, actual
Pony news.
Yes, real news.
Real news that matters.
Matters to the ponydom. First and foremost, in the vein of like Watch ESPN or CBS Go or whatever have you, Discovery has finally launched Discovery Family Go, which allows you to view.
Depending on your cable provider, it lets you view and watch your favorite shows on Kids Discovery anytime you want on your phone, your tablet, your computer, just wherever you want to be.
Just plug in your login credentials and then poof, you've got free streaming episodes. And they already have All Bottled Up and Celestial Advice available.
That's actually pretty fast considering Netflix is usually quicker. I mean,
well, considering
they'll put out the episodes before the season's even over.
They'll probably put the whole season out before the season's over.
Well, considering
I think that's the joke.
and considering that Discovery would have access to the episodes beforehand, I'm sure it's easy peasy. Anyway, we have the second of Rarity's little sneak peeky thingies about the do's and don'ts of fashion and so on. Rarity's peek behind the boutique. Fashion versus function.
Wasn't Blue Blood in this one?
He's actually the guy who's prominent in the thumbnail.
Why Blue Blood?
Yeah, why would you even bother with him, Rarity?
I'm not the one who put him up there.
Actually, that was my booking!
I know.
What were you thinking?
I know exactly what.
He's royalty! Anything endorsed by by royalty. Anyway, anything endorsed by royalty or those almost royalty often gets quite a lot of views on that YouTube thing.
Which means that you're also paying him quite a lot of royalties.
Yes, I'm not have to pay.
I'm gonna need to take a look at the budget when I get back to the shop there.
I didn't touch the shop's budget.
I just want to make sure.
I'm afraid to ask where the money for this came from, then.
Did it come from Sassy's
After hours one.
Did it come from Sassy's personal account, the one she used before she worked in the boutiques?
Oh dear, where did that saddle come from?
Sassy, why do you feel the need to demean yourself by doing this?
I'm not demeaned, I feel empowered.
It does remind me of that Silver Quill review of Candlelight Boutique. When he made the joke about how Cadence didn't have any inspired clothing lines in Rarity's Boutique, but then he showed her the special catalog.
Oh my.
It makes sense that Rarity would use the Prince release saddles and harnesses.
It works.
Yes, I'm sure it does. New information about the Equestria Girls shorts.
Boo.
And with fanboo out of the way, we can say that that our friends in Poland will see them starting May 14th.
Better fan boo than fan smash.
So Russia gets its own musical shorts. Poland's going to get the videos for us. Do you get them when? September?
Possibly, I don't recall offhand. Trade would probably have a lot more casual knowledge. From Poland. Poland, we head over to Japan, where they're doing a pony event.
Oh, they are still into ponies.
Hi!
Well, the thing is, we haven't heard much about them in any of their episodes. From what I heard, they stopped like after what, season 3?
Yeah,
season 4?
they've only dubbed season 2. They really like us and the Japanese folk both want them to get more seasons. We want them dubbed. Like it should happen.
You want what dubbed there, Zai?
MLP.
Dubbed?
We all want our Japanese friends over in Nipponi to get more of their episodes because basically they have to watch it subbed
To
in
Nipponi.
Japanese from English, which is an interesting like reverse of how things usually are for us watching anime and stuff, like watching ones subbed that haven't been dubbed yet and stuff.
Well,
I
actually,
prefer the subs.
I talked about this I talked about this a couple shows ago. There are plenty of full-on dubs of the show in the movies.
As far as I heard, they'd only gotten MLP dubbed up to season 2.
Possibly, but they've dubbed the Equestria Girls movies.
Maybe. Well,
All
I
of
hadn't
them?
heard of that, but
Yep, pretty much all of them.
To finish the show anyway.
In any case, this event is taking place from April 30th to May 19th at a place called Kittyland. And it'll have all sorts of pony treats from cookies and sweets and a whole bunch of random merchandise. At least that is what Equestria Daily says. Sweets Paradise at Kittyland.
And this is
Where
happening
is
in Japan?
that?
In Japan.
Yeah,
Well,
hard.
it's quite possible that Japan just hasn't been able to get like everything set up for MLP. It's weird when it comes to like getting the rights to dub a full series. So it's just strange, you know.
Probably also trying to get translations.
Yeah, because
That's another thing. It's like Art of the Dress wasn't even translated.
they just basically like
They
kept
subtitled it.
Yeah, they subtitled it, but they kept the song in English. I was just so weirded out by that. I was like, what?
I was a little depressed.
Actually, if it's in Japan, that's not that unusual.
No, that happens
Because in
anime.
Japan, it's actually pretty popular to throw in as much English as you can into their songs. So they really have no issues with us using English songs over there.
It happens the other way around too. In dubbed anime, often you'll have the characters start singing in Japanese, like in K-On! For example.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd take a lot of work to rework all the songs and everything, so they let's put the original songs in.
That is very strange because every time I've seen it translated into other European languages, they're more than happy to like have redub the songs. And in Korea they do the
Depends on
same thing.
production.
Korea doesn't like just have the songs. Koreans will actually like dub the whole thing.
I think it all depends on the culture and how much they
depends on
want to
the
put
production.
into the development.
Yeah, that's true. Granted, China's the same way, but like I said before with China, they're strange because they're just like, oh, let's make up whole names for the characters instead of just calling them by their name. It really is strange when I started hearing.
That is what the travesty dubs that we complain about all the time do when they like change all the character names. And we're just like, no.
Yeah, I was just so weirded out by it when I was watching like friendship games in Chinese, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't hear any of the names, and then I would go back and watch it in Korean and Japanese just to make sure, and sure enough, you would hear them call them Twilight and Sunset and all that, but in Chinese, I really think they are literally new names.
They translate it to their language or something. I mean, like,
so strange.
the thing is, they come up with
Pulled out a
really.
tricorder.
Sorry, I forgot to silence my phone. Anyway, yeah, but you get weird names. I mean, these are guys who changed. This is a country that changed the names of Sherlock and John to something that one translates it as Peanut, and the other one is Curly.
Peanut.
I wonder who's Mo.
I guess that's how Harvey Birdman's partner got named Peanut.
I don't know.
So. I made a reference out of left field.
Okay, so there's this new review series that's going on. It stars DWK.
Are you drunk already?
apparently.
It also features Wootmaster and Wine Time, and it's called Time with Wine.
Okay, then.
That thing
Wait,
was
let him
annoying,
Moving
I
on.
have to admit.
How about the important news of the day?
New plushies at Build-A-Bear!
And not just any new plushie.
Oh no.
I gotta
It's the
say,
man!
we got Big Macintosh.
And I am very
Yeah.
tempted to get him just so I can dress him in all the princess clothes.
Please, he's
Just,
loving
yes,
it.
Princess Big Mac.
And
As a
actually,
reminder-
looking,
You need to get the
You actually
frilliest
said-
thing. You need to get the frilliest thing so you can dress him up as Cousin Orchard Blossom.
Oh, God.
Yes.
and
As a
actually, I
reminder-
gotta say, look, picture Big Mac. I really think he looks better than a lot of the mares that come out of Build-A-Bear because
Nah,
Wow.
his mane looks good compared to the others.
he looks like way
He looks
too
even
buff.
better than the Shining Armor plush.
But as a
And
reminder,
here's the thing, the Big Mac is an online exclusive. So sorry guys, you can't go to the Build-A-Bear shop and build him there, but you can order him and the stuffing, and make him at home, or just have him pre-made. Yes,
I
Zine.
think that's kind of lame that they're not going to put Big
I
Mac
didn't know
in.
you could get the stuff separately and make it at home.
Well, yeah, they do it for when people. They do that sort of thing when people want to have a Build-A-Bear party at home.
Oh yeah, that's cool. With the as a reminder, because I don't think we talked about it, but the Starlight Glimmer plushie is in stores. So I spotted her the other day, and she is adorable. So you should all go have a look in your local store or online and look at the Glimmer. Her hair is so sparkly.
I think Rarity had something she wanted to say.
Well, I kind of wanted to wait till after the news.
Oh, okay. Then we'll wait. Anyway, but yeah, Big Mac. It's cool that he's there, but I'm still kind of upset that they're not putting him in the actual stores. I still think that's still, even though Build-A-Bear is trying to like break the mold, I still see this as like a gender issue. That they don't want to have a stallion in the Build-A-Bear store because Build-A-Bear is mostly for little girls.
Do they not have?
So they had Shiny Nama one time.
It flies there because honestly,
They did, but he's a prince.
there's a lot of male dress-up clothes for a lot of the bears and stuff. So
That is true. It's just Ponies is, for as far as a marketing standpoint, exclusively for girls. So I just kind of see like it just seems like to me this is what this is. It's just
They've
another.
got plenty of mares that they put in stores only though.
well, there's other characters that you can only get online. Like, isn't Glimmy and Celestia online only at this point?
Glimmer's in stores, and so is Celestia.
I've seen
actually.
Celestia at my one.
Celestia and Luna are both in stores.
They had
Anyone's online that I can think of. When anyone they bring back tends to be online. I think Derpy was. I'm not sure about that. There's some others. I'm not sure about Trixie.
Trixie, I managed to get in the store when she was out.
Okay. I know there have been others that they've released that have been online only ones.
In the realm of comics, we have the covers revealed for MLP Friendship is Magic number 56.
Damn. 56.
And since it's a continuation of Wings Over Yak-Yakistan storyline, in which the dragons invade Yak-Yakistan, hopefully they raze it to the ground. And because of that, two of the covers feature dragons. And the one that I'm especially geeked out about is Ember just rocking her dragon armor and all badass with the fire behind her. I mean, that is proper comic art right there.
So, do we know why the dragons are invading?
I do not follow the I don't. So far be it for me to know. But
Wait, Discord just crashed?
And it just restarted right away.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Rare.
I'm almost afraid that's what I
do that.
missed.
Oh, we just talked about a comic where the dragons invade.
Invade Yakakistan. Nothing big.
They can have it.
Exactly. Like I said, I hope they raise it to the ground.
But what about that cute little yak child?
One exception does not pardon the rest of them.
I just watched the Yaks episode.
Fine.
It's the only good thing
They can
about
level their
Afghanistan.
And
Most
take
likely
Prince
it's going to
Rutherford
be
with
something
them.
that the Yaks were dicks about something otherwise, so that's why the dragons are coming there.
I still kind of think that, as far as like the reason, I still kind of think that Prince Rutherford and his entourage are the only ones who are like that.
That could. I kind of support that theory, actually. Like, everyone in the kingdom is just like, ugh, those guys.
Nope. For some reason, I see Yakakistan as this tiny little country way up in the mountains that's so high up, so far north, that not only can most people not get there, but most of the time those people can't even leave. And that is the reason why they're not exactly well educated.
Cadence did say that any pony who's attempted the trail hasn't returned until Pinkie Pie.
They said ponies.
Welcome
Could it
to
be
Hotel
other
California!
Well, yeah, that's true, Starry. It could be other creatures too, but whatever.
Well, probably the
I still think it was kind of a. I still think it was kind of a dumb idea for Cadence to walk to the board, say bye to Pinkie Pie, and not even offer her some royal guards to go with her.
That could have caused a problem.
Well, yeah, Starry has a point, actually. I was going to agree with Sherlock, but yeah, that kind of might look bad from storming up to the town with guards and everything.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Let's just all agree that we, for the most part, we really don't like the Yaks.
yeah.
They really don't.
Anyway, in other comic franchises, Legends of Magic #4 will be coming out. And it features the legend of Flash Magnus, in which it reveals a courageous act is needed to overcome an out-of-control storm that threatens Griffinstone.
Okay.
And considering it's Flash Magnus,
Not Flash
presume,
Sentry.
I presume that maybe this is Flash's ancestor, perhaps?
Yeah, that it could definitely be related.
Yeah.
Especially since the coloration on the covers are similar to Sentry's coloring. Although
I can just already hear like the majority of the fandom losing their fucking shit over this because of the unbridled hatred for Flash Sentry for no apparent reason other than
I have nothing against Flash Sentry.
I'm willing to bet this
Yeah.
Flash Magnus guy is from Pegasopolis, so this is going to be pre-Equestria.
yeah, I'm thinking it's also pre-equestrian.
Yeah, I mean, look at his armor. It's very different.
Yeah.
It's very different than the
Oh,
one.
Very,
If-
very Roman.
If his name is what's it?
And especially since Magnus is
What's his
Latin
name?
for great.
Roy? No.
What are you talking about?
The last centurion.
Last
Rory?
Rory. If his name is Rory, I will die.
I don't
No, his
think
name
they're
is
gonna-
Flash. Sorry. His name is Flash.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
if
they're
his
gonna make a
nickname
reference
is Rory, and if there's some sort of reference to Doctor Who, or even the what was it? Was it Pandora? Or
The Pandora.
Pandorium?
The Pandora.
Pandorica. Yeah. I haven't seen that series in
Pandorica opens.
that season for a long time, so I couldn't remember.
What are you gonna do if they ever did reference that?
I would die.
Lose her shit.
She would squee. She would like.
I
the
would
most
probably
adorable
squeak. Yeah.
Yes, and
No,
it'd be,
I know
and
you're adorable.
and it'd be very evil, Squee. Very evil.
Evil. Like the
How do you evilly squee?
Never.
It involves a lot of hellfire. It involves a lot of hellfire, and it's very expensive.
Expensive?
So
You know,
apparently it's got a
insurance.
high special effects budget.
I don't know.
Yes, she shall hold the world ransom for 1 million bits.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds reasonable.
Do we
Hey,
have
gotta
to
make
get
a profit
you we
somehow.
have to get you a hairless cat?
Yes.
No, I like fluffy cats.
Look what
Well,
you've done to
that's
Mr.
right,
Wigglesworth.
Well, they have to be fluffy. She needs to light them on fire when she's mad.
No, I don't condone animal abuse. The only animal abuse I condone is me burning things.
She doesn't condone animal abuse, just people abuse.
Yeah.
Just pony abuse.
Yes. Well, you know,
And
equestrian ponies.
And final notice.
not necessarily final notice, just the final bit in terms of our comic coverage. Friends Forever 38, the last Friends Forever, was released.
So much for forever.
So who was the last Friends Forever?
It is Celestia and Luna.
How appropriate.
Between those princesses turns major, and the two decide that they need some time apart. When they divide Kennerlock Castle between the two of them, will the leaders of Equestria find a way to live harmoniously again?
Of course they will.
In other words, this is the standard sitcom trope of two people who have a really big row, and then they decide to paint a line down the middle of the house and say, whatever's on this side is mine, and whatever's on that side is yours. And inevitably, there's something they want that's on the other side.
Actually, if it was, with Twilight, it's whatever's on this side is mine, whatever's on that side is mine too.
See, what I'm getting from this is that it has something to do with the pets, because otherwise, why would the pets be there?
Yes.
Declaration.
Philomena and
Tiberius.
Tiberius.
Wait a minute. What declaration? Sorry?
So now I have to ask, Celestia, if you're still around, do you and Luna have spats
I
all
didn't say anything.
Of course we do. She's my little sister, and, well, I'm her older sister. What siblings don't have arguments? The difference is knowing how to apologize when the time is right, and also knowing how to bide your time for payback.
That's strange because Twilight claimed that she never had a fight with Shining.
Twilight's lying.
You got some first hoof experience of the two of them having a spat.
Twilight might have some strange ideas of what wasn't a fight in her mind, because imagine a little filly Twilight, and her big brother takes away her book for whatever reason. Just imagine the screams.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Good Lord, Shining probably.
Trying to put his little sister to bed, and she is significantly younger than him.
She turned on fire one time, didn't she?
More than once, as I recall.
Yeah. Wasn't my fault, I swear. Nothing to do with
No. My dear Starry Flame, you are one of but many ponies that have the unique ability to rapidash, as we call it. Their tempers are simply explosive.
So she lives in a Pokeball. Okay, got it.
No, that was just the containment unit when she lost her temper.
So hang on. If that's the truth, did Shining Armor didn't he have a phase where he went around and tried to see how many ponies would turn into different things whenever they got mad or felt surges of extreme emotion?
Thankfully, no, he didn't. In Shining's case, he was a little more interested in, shall we say, imaginative scenarios, usually involving dice.
Now I'm just imagining.
That's exactly what I'm trying to pick up that just fell under my desk. Ugh.
Now I'm just imagining Shining going, Twilight, get into your timeout ball.
Well, from what I understand, Twilight played with him.
I can still recall an incident where he had just finished boot camp and was coming back quite inebriated from celebrating And unfortunately, he was brought before his commanding officers and myself, and they were questioning his behavior. One of his officers said the unfortunate thing of, "What was your initiative for this?" And a quite drunk Shining Armor proceeded to produce a pair of D20s and rolled them.
You can't stay mad forever at that.
Well, I was laughing so hard, that's why they decided to let it go. I really needed a good laugh that day.
Oh, God.
So then the dice never bothered you anyway?
No, not particularly. I usually bring it out when I need to lord something over him.
And my joke goes away.
I think she did that deliberately.
I
It
did.
actually does remind me of that
Oh,
fanfic I
she
read
did.
with Discord and Celestia, where Discord convinced her to play a little round of ogres and ovula.
Anyway, Shooby-Doo, we've got some sea pony plushies appearing.
No!
Yay, sea pony.
Do you know what? When they
Shoo-doo.
created those, Twilight's stolen my main again. One of
Really?
those. She's got a ponytail again. And she did that with Legends of Everfree. She's pretty much got my main down pat, except she doesn't have the curls. And now, plushie form, she's got
Sorry?
my hue.
Has anyone out there listening to this ever seen where the original sea ponies came from?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Yeah, that was, aren't they at the bottom of one of the rivers or lakes? And-
Yes, and who
I
fell
haven't watched the
in?
original episode.
Applejack.
Yeah.
And that's why
Oh, my.
Well, she is a silly pony.
Don't make fun of me!
I gotta say, the ponytailed versions of Dash and Twilight don't look good.
Applejack.
Oh, Lord, that's hilarious. I can't wait to bring
I'ma
that
kill
up for the
you.
next reunion.
It'll be better if we know how bad it is, if that's how we find the sea ponies in the next movie.
that would be
I
bad.
can't help but notice that Applejack isn't one of the 3 ponies that are there.
Brightburn,
Different.
Yeah?
plushie-
you share that picture with any pony at the reunion, I'm gonna kill you and you won't make it to the next one.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
I got the shovel. It's a brand new one too, nice and shiny. And
Heard that before, too.
She also has the bucket.
Who is the bucket?
Also in movie merch, we have a few brushables.
More
Um,
brushables.
featuring-
Are they
featuring,
released then?
Princess Skystar, the sea pony.
Did I? I think I saw that recently, like on the shelves. No, I think I saw it in someone's blog, not here.
All I know is that Princess Luna looks kind of pissed off.
Luna is a sea pony. Oh, okay.
No, in the brush.
Yes.
toy
No, I
line.
just looked down and like because I thought you meant on the box itself, but then I scrolled down. She looks so done with everything.
You're just like, why
She
am I?
is done with everything.
It's like, why am I being offered this cake? It's Celestia that likes cake. I like ice cream.
Luna's coloring is just off to me. She looks more like Twilight's color.
Purple.
Yeah, she's
It's
very
purple,
purple.
not blue.
They don't really do blue with Luna for some reason. What's wrong with them?
Yeah, it's so strange.
The colorists.
I still cannot get over the fact that Luna's cutie mark is just the moon. She has a painted butt. That's just so weird to me.
Yep.
Well, the mother of the universe has a painted butt, so what's the problem?
I still thought that was her cutie mark.
No.
No.
I can't help but notice that on the brushables further down, like the Rarity and Starlight, those dresses are obviously for Twilight or at least a Pegasus, because they've got that gap for the wings.
Mm.
But it doesn't work
Not
for the unicorn.
necessarily. There are backless. The gaps or a backless thing can work for a unicorn or horse pony.
But it's not.
toy.
But it's both of them. And they're both being able to see their cutie marks through it. So it's kind of
I gotta say,
it's not even just backless. It's like, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. I see now.
It looks more like a bathing curtain than a dress.
Yeah, I don't get what those outfits are for.
If it was backless, sure, it would stop above the waist and the tail would flow out from underneath it. But the tail seems to, from the picture, it looks like it kind of goes around like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, bathing curtain.
Mm.
In more movie stuff, comic for the prequel, the prequel to the movie comic thing. I cannot talk. My Little Pony, the movie prequel #2, the comic.
It isn't the requel.
Requel?
Yeah, because Twilight's head is in front of it. You know what? It's actually My Little Pony, the movie Twilight Sparkle requel.
Twilight's in dramatic case.
Why does it look like Celestia and Luna are both being launched out of Pinky's cannon?
Probably are.
More than that, Pinky's upgraded to like the guns of Navarone, it appears.
No, it's the howitzer. It's the party howitzer.
The Chi Supreme Cannon Ball Surprise.
Yeah.
She got it. She got the model build from Cheese Sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, she had to upgrade after seeing his, so.
I beg to differ. My party cannon is just great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why you upgraded, right, Pinky?
I did it on my own free will.
We believe that.
It has nothing to do with cheese sandwich whatsoever. Why would you think that?
So let's see here. If what we're seeing on this prequel cover, God, this looks just like an Archer cover.
It probably is.
For one of the seasons of Archer.
Or at the very least, a Bond movie. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. So we've got the main cast, the princesses, Discord's here, a dragon, the Wonderbolts. I'm seeing Paris Sprites, and are those changelings?
Let's just throw in anything and everything.
There.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh,
You know, I have to say, it's
and
interesting.
Dragon. And Discord. It is Discord.
Notice
I
that
don't think
Discord's
Starlight
running
Glimmer is
hard.
going to be in the movie.
They should have had Cadence. If they got the 3 princesses, they should have had Cadence. Oh, I guess maybe that could be the love heart.
Well, I have a feeling that Hart has something to do with Discord, so he's either trying to finally propose to Fluttershy, or he's finally going after Celestia.
But look at this.
Or he feels determination.
The fact that there's all this
Just worrying himself out.
I regret
there's all
nothing.
the smaller ones on the outside. Looks like it's the main important. The different colored ones.
But there's yellow, there's orange, and there's blue. So maybe
And purple.
Fluttershy, Applejack, and purple. Yeah, so maybe it's the Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Rarity.
It looks almost like something new.
Oh God, somebody drew it.
Drew it.
It's.
What?
They drew Rarity drinking the unicorn frap.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
No!
is that why
Half-Life.
it's so distorted?
That is not me.
Half-Life, Curse Life.
I've seen a much better one that has Luna, Rarity, and one other pony drink it, and they all just look bewildered and disgusted and like, ugh, what did we get?
Pinky.
Yes.
Even Pinky's horrified by it. If Pinky's disgusted by
be tasty, okay?
if Pinky's
I
disgusted
know.
with something,
It's like
you
you.
know something's wrong.
It was pink.
It was disgusting.
I think I can find that.
You do that.
Please
In
do.
the
Is there
meantime,
any, why don't we go on a music break?
Yes, please. Let us.
blind bags!
Blind bags.
Okay,
Blind
let's
bags?
break it.
Blind bags.
Blind bags here on.
I love Gashapon!
On Treetime.
Gachapon!
Whatever. Bye. We're going off.
That effort.
Celeste.
And we're back, and we were just talking about the Aladdin live-action remake that Disney's going to do because Disney wants more money and is trying to corrupt everyone's childhoods. But as we all know, the animated movies are so much better than the live-action ones.
They're superior in every way.
Well, I didn't go see
100%.
Beauty and the Beast, but from what I've heard, it was pretty damn disappointing.
Yes.
Yeah, I kept hearing mixed reviews, so I'm refusing to go see it because Beauty and the Beast was one of my childhood films that my mum and I would sit down. I don't really want to tarnish it if it's like meh, and that's what I've been hearing. It's meh.
I kind of feel like that.
That's how I feel about sleep. If they ever touch Sleeping, that's how I felt about Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney film.
You mean when they did Maleficent?
I hated it.
Oh, Melissa,
I've actually heard the biggest complaint for Beauty and the Beast was that Emma Watson, she can sing, just not on that level, and
She's auto-tuned.
Everyone says they should have dubbed her.
Yep.
She should have been
Yeah.
dead.
See, the thing is that I think I would have issue with that myself because I listen to music and I yeah.
Well, it's because they say that when she did sing Belle's stuff, like it was meh. It was good, but it wasn't, you know.
They had to
epic.
auto-tune
It wasn't
her.
phenomenal enough to be memorable.
well, that's the thing, though.
Memorable, yeah.
She might have been on key and anything, but if they felt they had to auto-tune her, then they should have dubbed her.
They auto-tuned her. They
You
did
can
the same
get
thing to her that they did to almost the entire cast of the Phantom of the Opera.
That's right. Those of you who don't realize
Wait, they did that?
it had
Yeah.
to be.
In the Phantom of the Opera, the film, the quote unquote beloved film, they had to auto-tune everyone. Gerard Butler,
Really?
the chick who played Christine, they had to auto-tune everyone except Minnie Driver. They dubbed her. She was the only trained singer in the cast, and they dubbed her because she sings alto, and they wanted a big ball-busting soprano.
Now, if you want a really good movie with a person who you didn't think could sing, but I really need to see it though because I want to hear him sing, is Moana. Because damn, can The
Dwayne
Rock
Johnson,
carry
he
it
may
too?
not be. He may not be a trained classical singer, and some people actually do disagree that he's a great singer. He's a good singer, pretty good singer.
Was
It's
that the
not
one that
as-
sang You're Welcome?
it only-
That's the
yes.
only time I know
It only-
from.
That's what he sings. He sings.
All
You're
right,
Welcome.
Cutie, our resident music master.
I know that in WWE, The Rock has done songs like parody songs. The most famous one, at least in my memory, was he sang a version of Eric Clapton's "Wonderful Tonight" to Vicky Guerrero, and
Seriously?
yeah, and it was disparaging because of kayfabe and all, because they had to cast her as the bitchy suit, but the guy can carry a tune.
Yeah, but
And,
he only
given
has specific-
given Lin-Manuel's singability, I suppose, as a composer, it worked.
Yeah, but I was about to say, Dwayne can only sing certain types of songs.
Yeah, a lot of people can only sing certain types of songs.
Mm-hmm.
You notice in pop music today, a lot of people scoop up to their notes. It's like, I can't. I think I did it again.
Yeah.
No.
The
What you need-
sliding?
But
Sliding into your-
God, Gray made an excellent point. Worst singing, Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
In
Horrible
Mamma
singing.
Mia!
Yeah,
Oh.
well,
Here
to
we
be
go
fair,
again.
most of the entire
Butcher.
cast of Mamma Mia couldn't sing.
when he
No.
butchered SOS.
But they were
dear
also
God.
Amazon, so
I thought it was cute anyway.
The thing
I
that
thought it was
got me with
enjoyable.
Mamma Mia is that I'm a huge
Are you?
song thing butcher. I'm like, no, you bastards!
Hand up.
Then they did Dancing Queen at the end. I'm like, done.
Anyways, yes.
As someone who has sung in a chorus before and who has taken formal vocal training for years, singing, yes, there are people who are naturally really damn good singers. And it was actually said best in a Nostalgia Critic review. Yes, in some cases, please. It's okay to have an okay singer or a not so very good singer, as long as they've got personality, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, singing with someone else who has a phenomenal voice range, because they work well with each other, and as long as they have that personality, that attitude, like Robin Williams singing for the Genie. No, he wasn't a brilliant singer in that regard, but he still had a lot of personality, a lot of heart, and he was having fun when he did it. And you can feel that in the music. When that happens, it's fine. Go ahead, use their natural voice. It's more than wonderful. For other people, in animation, they used to do this all the time. They used to take one person who would do the speaking voice and then another who did the singing voice. And Disney typically tends to get someone who sounds close, or as close as possible, to the voice actor in order to get the singing part right. Now they've opted for, what we get in Moana. But, well...
Yeah, like, a great example of that would be Scar from The Lion King.
Yeah, because at one point, yes, Jeremy Irons is a brilliant singer, but he was also going through vocal problems. So at one point, he had to be his singing parts for Scar in Be Prepared had to be redubbed with Jim Cummings.
Jim Cummings, the same guy who did the music, who did the singing for Rasputin and Anastasia,
and who does Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
he did. Yes, he did. Jim Cummings did the singing. Also did the dub singing for Rasputin and Anastasia in place of Christopher Lloyd, who can't sing worth a damn.
I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, they have to do stuff
music.
like. Sorry, occasionally they have to. Movies and people would do that in the older days. And then sometimes you had crap like The Quest for Camelot, where 1 minute it's Carrie Elway's talking, and then the next it's a completely different person, and you can tell it's a completely different person singing. The singing was good. The movie itself was not
sound like the right person.
But it doesn't sound right.
This ain't my movie.
No, I know it's a good movie and people like it.
But I know what you mean. Like having was it Bryan Adams that they had?
They had Bryan Adams sing for his character, but it was like having you have this mid-range baritone, a slightly baritonish dude speaking one moment, and then suddenly super high tenor. Right there.
I will agree. I did pick up on that as a kid. I was like, he does not sound the same. Oh well, that's okay.
All right, let's let Cutie actually say his piece. He's been wanting.
Right.
It's not limited to just animation. They did this in live action films as well. I'm sure. The curtain was pulled back in Singing in the Rain, where you have where you have the female lead doing the voice dubbing for
really screechy. I can't hold a tune.
What's her face? It's been so long since I've seen Singing in the Rain. But
Audrey Hepburn?
Even though
not Audrey Hepburn, though I am getting to her.
Mm-hmm.
Although, even though, ironically, Debbie Reynolds also couldn't sing, so her singing voice was dubbed.
A great irony. And not only, but the one name in cinematic history who was pretty much the voice, the singing voice for everyone, the late, great Marnie Nixon. She did the flowers in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh?
The singing voice for the flowers. She did the singing voice for Anna in The King and I.
She did the singing voice for Maria in
West Side Story.
West Side Story, yeah.
She was Eliza Doolittle's singing voice in My Fair Lady. Because Audrey Hepburn, great singing voice, she's an alto and not a soprano.
And because the dude playing her
not as good.
Plus the man playing her the professor in that one, he would not sing. He refused to sing. He didn't like singing. He couldn't sing. He refused to sing his lines. He spoke them in rhythm.
Yeah, it's more of a speak saying with Rex Harrison. That damn. I've grown accustomed to her face.
Yeah, that was always so strange.
But if he had been a singer, or if they'd had this person who could sing in his stead, or even dubbed him, they could have kept Audrey Hepburn's original singing. However, in order to counteract his weird style, they had to have a phenomenal singer offset that. So, of course, Marnie Nixon was brought in to redub. So, yeah, there are instances where it's okay to dub the voice, and I wish they would. I mean, if they had someone with the same belting voice of the original voice and singer for Belle coming out of Emma Watson, then it would have been fine. If they'd had other people who are not as good at singing kind of offsetting her thing, or if she had more emotion or more charisma, because that's the thing. I've heard clips and seen video clips of her singing portions. She looks dead. You can't hear anything in her voice because maybe it's the auto-tune, maybe it's just her performance, maybe it's just she wasn't used to singing. There's just nothing there.
I still find it hilarious.
Which is ironic, because that's one of the songs in the original, something new. But there's nothing there.
I still find it absolutely
You missed
hilarious.
the point, Belle.
I find it hilariously ironic that they auto Gerard Butler for Phantom of the Opera, and he still sounded so bad.
Oh, wait.
This is the point of no.
Oh God!
Like,
It was perfect. I like the singing.
By the way, thanks for cutting off right there.
Yeah, we don't. I'm sorry, Starry. We know. I mean, the music is still good. The music is still good. It's just.
I feel like the rug's being pulled out from under my feet because I didn't know that they. I thought Emmy reached those high notes on her own, but
no, that's auto-tune, my dear.
because I can hit those notes because I used to sing along to that, and I'm just like, is my life a lie?
It is a lie.
Yes, it is.
Everything is
Sorry, hon. If you can actually hit the note.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good for you.
You can get back into shape because I had to do that when I was doing some of my cosplay shows, and
when I was in Phantom of the Opera, like when our Christines would be singing this, the Phantom of the Opera itself, you know how there's that scale. Yeah. I'd be in the dressing room singing along, and they get to that high note, and then I'd sing along too.
Mm-hmm.
Our Christines, one of them had to record it so that way she wouldn't damage her voice, and that was all right. But I was trying to hit it every time.
If you have to record it, then you probably need to practice so you can do it more comfortably, would be my suggestion.
Not me, her. Because they were doing two shows.
It sounds like she wasn't utilizing her head voice properly.
Yeah, one of them had a lower voice, lower range than the other Christine. We had two of them. Yeah.
I'm guessing she had to have all the music, all the songs
transposed
No.
to
It was all the same pitch. She could still do it. She just wasn't as strong with that. I think it's a A, isn't it? You know, the noise. You know that one? The really, really high noise?
Much better than I can.
The
I can't even
Nightmare from
reach that.
Hell voice? No,
I
I'm
can't
not familiar with that.
I can't reach that A.
Have you considered playing the Queen of the Night in Die Zauberflöte? Mozart's The Magic Flute?
Oh, I know that song.
And
Wait,
all of us are quiet.
There's a famous aria in Mozart's The Magic Flute.
Where you have to sing at that A.
If you can get up there, man, you'd be in high demand.
Yeah, if you can
get up that high.
If you can,
if
you can do that aria though, the entire thing in perfect pitch, people will be clamoring for you to sing for them.
I don't think I'm that good, but I can definitely reach the high notes.
You'd definitely be worth a lot of money.
I'll give you an example. Out of our musical cast, we had to do Masquerade, and there were only two of us in ensemble who could do it. And the other girl, she wasn't sure if I was strong enough to reach the note. She was saying, if you don't feel comfortable, go lower down. You don't want to ruin your voice. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Well, luckily we had Christine with us on the mic though. It was just the three of us singing that high note for Masquerade. And you know that high note?
Oh yeah.
we know that one high note of Masquerade.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I know that one.
The
I
note
do
that
not want to reach it.
I was
Yeah,
told to
there's one
sing the
before
lower
it.
note. I was like, yeah, you know what? No.
I
You
don't want to
sing the
reach.
high note.
I don't want to try for that note because I don't want to bust somebody's ears.
I was working on some of my original.
My voice isn't warm
I
up.
was practicing for my wife's aria.
Sorry?
Mm.
You sound like you still need to wake up some more.
No, my voice isn't. My
Doesn't
voice
she
isn't warmed
always?
up. I was trying to
anyways,
sing it, but my voice is a little squeaky.
everybody,
Yeah.
just a little reminder. What was yesterday?
420.
It was the
420.
20th, 21st.
Well, for you,
In America.
it was 420. It is officially Tree Hugger Day.
Blessings.
Hello there, Tree Hugger.
Well, technically, today is Earth Day, so it's
Oh, it's
Still
even
Tree
more.
Hugger.
It works
Still Tree
too.
Hugger Day.
Blessings.
Tree Hugger Weekend.
Yay.
The Tree Hugger Weekend.
It's always Tree Hugger Weekend.
break out the
because-
Cheetos and the hay fries.
Hate all my
That's quite a
Cheetos.
combination.
So, Tree Hugger, what did you do yesterday? We don't already.
Well, yesterday I got caught up in my baking.
Oh, you made more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have any left?
Well, I had a lot of friends come over to share.
Was that what I was smelling?
Yeah, chocolate chip just always smells so good.
Oh, it does. I've had her cookies.
Was Fluttershy with you guys?
Well, we invited her, but she was kind of busy.
Those animals won't take care of themselves.
That's all good. I still had plenty of friends, loads of ponies from the painting class.
I can
Like,
only imagine that the Salvador Dali pony wouldn't necessarily have like your.
What is that?
That he would
That's a
bring.
low buzzing coming from Shirley.
sounds like Zai's causing a ground loop.
What do you mean?
A ground loop?
What's the ground
Like he was shorting out his mic and.
No, that was coming from Shirley.
Oh, Shirley's having the short
I
circuit.
couldn't hear
Gone
anything.
now.
Well, he works on a laptop.
Anyway. Anyway, where were we?
I was going to say that the Salvador Dali pony probably partake of any baked goods. He probably brought his own stuff.
Well, he did bring some rock candy. Oh no, we crushed it up super fine into like a super duper fine powder, and then we sprinkled it in our drinks. Oh man, that was a buzz. We were on a
Remind me
sugar
to never
high
go
for
to any of your parties.
hours.
Oh, you should. I've actually been to one. They're not as bad as you think, Swirl.
Pinky, you totally need to come to one. We have lots of sweet stuff.
I don't know. I think your parties might be a bit too mellow for Pinky's taste.
Yeah.
No, Pinky would mellow out eventually.
The key
What's
word
so
being
So
What's it
mellow.
all wore off?
the key word being eventually.
I could just see her giggling the entire time.
They don't call her Mellow Yellow.
No, that's
No, that's Fluttershy.
Okay,
They
yeah.
call
Fluttershy.
her. They call her that.
I'm sure
Anyway.
Fluttershy can be mellow.
Okay.
When she's not having a heart attack.
Yeah, just gotta give her some of Tree Hugger's special brownies, and she'll mellow.
Yeah, they totally chill her out. There's just something about brownies and cookies and other really nice baked goods.
Did you say bronies and cookies or brownies and
Brownies.
Brownies.
No, that's what you said, but still.
Or brownies.
No, the ponies are gonna totally eat the ponies are gonna totally eat the brownies star. Totally.
Well, you never know.
You know, I could see that happening. I really could.
But yeah,
Where did
like
they
really
get the
good,
meat for the burgers?
really good baked goods, like make any bad day 1,000 times better.
I 100% agree.
I'm going to be doing some cakes real soon. You guys should totally come.
Maybe
No.
after the show tomorrow.
Groovy. I'll make sure there's plenty of measuring spoons.
Measuring spoons.
Yeah.
Lick the
You gotta
bowl.
measure out the ingredients. Anyways,
Right then.
since we still have half an hour, is there going to be 8-bit sex tonight?
I thought there
Jason?
was, since I'm not going to be here next weekend, but apparently not.
Oh.
So
Well, I was going to say, if you want to,
Doesn't
we can
she
do a
know
Mad Lib.
Doesn't she know how to do the things herself?
No.
Or is she not set up?
I think so.
No.
she did, but
So,
just don't know
Mads-
anymore.
So, Mad Lib or Samurai Jack Hook, since I haven't been here for a while.
Aye.
Everybody, what do you say?
Well, I'm not going to be talking to the Samurai Jack, so.
Me neither.
Ditto.
Then we'll do the Mad Lib first.
Okay.
This shouldn't be too long.
Back to the past.
You could,
Yeah.
sorry.
You okay?
I thought it
Mink,
was-
yeah, just I'm sewing and some of the minky kind of just flew up in the air and when I breathed.
Oh, Minkies.
Yeah, I'm sewing up a tail. It's taking me so freaking long to do this freaking thing.
Oh, okay,
Which
nice.
one?
I don't like
Which,
crossing the colors.
Which pony you making there, Starry?
Oh, I'm just making a friend's OC.
Uh,
Oh, so fun.
But because it's got different colors in the the thing is that their tail has 2 shades of brown and I don't have the exact I've got one of the exact colors which is like a chocolatey color, but the other is like only slightly lighter, so I've either got to go full on charcoal color like a browny black color, or go for a color that's almost the same color as the main as the body. So it's like, and I've been going through this like for weeks trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I'm like, I'm just going to sew up this and see how it looks. But one of them is really super fluffy, and so the fluff still just flies in the air while I'm sewing, and that's what happens.
Of course it does.
Okay.
okay.
Is the mother?
Yeah, I've had it.
Aye.
Let's see. Who wants to go first? Why don't we have Tree Hugger go first?
Groovy.
An adjective describing something.
Sweet.
Okay.
I thought she was going to say hi.
Trade.
Yep.
A place.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Well, I was going to say Brood a Bear, but 10-10's on mute, so I can't get that.
Right.
Brood bear?
Sorry.
Zai.
Mm-hmm.
Verb.
Cuddle.
Is that because of Build-A-Bear?
Kitty.
Yes.
Plural noun.
Build-A-Bear, Brood-A-Bear, whichever.
Cheeses.
Inside of it. What?
Squirrel.
Yes.
Someone in the room, specifically male.
Myself.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, Shirley.
Uh
Adjective.
huh. Let's see here. I almost want to say this to annoy. I've annoyed her enough today.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear who he was going to annoy because it
You.
cut off. Me? What? Oh.
Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, adorable.
Well, it's obviously not referring to me, so there.
No, 100%.
Well, Starry, it's your turn. Plural noun.
Hi. Plural. Oh, of course, it's a noun. It's
a thing, so it's...
scepters. Scepters.
Starry scepter.
Cuteness.
No,
I still want one.
a scepter.
I will always want a Twilight Cane.
I wasn't even looking at that, but sure. But I have one someday.
I know you do. I want one still.
Hi.
Adjective.
Adjective.
I have an adjective.
Crispy.
Crispy. Tree hugger.
Yeah.
Plural noun.
Cakes.
Okay.
Cake.
Trade.
Keep
Yo.
Celestia away from him.
Someone in the room, specifically female.
Oh dear
Sorry.
God. Celestia getting a hold of...
Got it.
I knew it. I knew you'd do that.
Dear
You
God.
wanted love to attract you.
Dear God, imagine Celestia getting a hold of Tree Hugger's
Sound
special
boy.
cakes.
Anyways, Zai, plural noun.
Who's to say I haven't had them before?
She's had a plate of my cookies.
Unicorns.
Unicorns.
What was the question?
I don't want to know.
No. For Zai.
Next.
With the
Kitty.
answer being unicorn.
Yeah.
Fine.
Adjective.
It's plural nouns, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay nouns.
Adjective.
I like adjectives.
Describing something.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to think of one.
Mm-hmm.
Sonorous.
Trademark.
Say that again.
Sonorous.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
The sonorous tones of his voice put his body at ease.
An income story out of left field. Random profanity.
Right.
No, it's because I've had this adjective in my mind for so long, and that's on the same wavelength, and I'm just like, "Ugh."
Anyway, squirrel.
Yes.
Another adjective.
Dead.
Dead?
Dead. That is an adjective.
Cadetterific.
Shirley.
Yeah.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. Dominoes.
The pizza or the toy?
I never get the N and the M the right way around in that word.
The toy. The other one is possessive. Starry.
Hi.
Noun.
Twilight Cane.
Nope.
You had to go there.
I love how everyone chuckles and smiles and scores Christ.
Next.
Okay. Let's see.
I hope you got that recorded, because that was
Yes.
cool.
Anyways, princess.
What can I do for you?
Someone in the room, specifically female.
Why don't we go with Applejack?
Why me?
Why not?
Because we can't do Starry
Exactly.
again.
Why not?
Anyways.
I'm amazed you got her.
Bonnie.
I'm amazed you got her name right, Your Majesty.
Let's just say that the last incident has resolved itself.
Right.
Is it because of all the Twilight
Well,
Stories that
AJ,
you heard
since
in
you're
that
here.
You.
Noun.
Apples.
Oh, that's
Of course.
plural noun there,
Well,
cuz.
we'll just do apple.
Such imagination.
Apple.
Trade.
Yo.
Plural noun.
I have been waiting for this all night long. Unicorn Frappuccinos!
Alright.
You do realize that Her Royal Highness declared that a racist object, right?
Trade, you're fired.
I was not here for that segment of the show so I get a get out of jail free card.
No, you don't.
It's not valid.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Ignorance of the, and I'm putting a New York State judge on that.
It's not ignorance, it's me being absent.
Your Royal Highness, shall I put him on the most wanted dead list?
I'm not already
I
on
was
it?
thinking we would just throw him in a dungeon.
Zai?
Even better.
Throw him into a dungeon in the place we banished him to.
Anyways, Zai?
Throw away the keys.
Adjective.
Yes.
It shall be done.
A floof.
A floof?
It means to be in the wind, to be not here right now, to be gone.
I thought that was aloof.
I thought that was aloof.
My friends and I. Okay, so during a live stream a couple of days ago, I went BRB, and then someone was wondering where I'd gone. They were like, Zai's floofed, and then I came back to see said that. I was like, I did go a floof, but not anymore. So like, that needs to be a word now.
Last but not least, let's give this one to Greymane. Greymane, give me a noun.
As we wait patiently for the reply.
Celestia's beard.
beard.
Is he just like exclamation? Like, I've been chosen by Celestia's beard. Well,
Well,
you
no.
That's an
All right.
proclamation.
Okay, it's all in.
Yay.
This is and in honor of 420 and Tree Hugger. These are famous hippies in history.
Ooh.
I know we've done this one once, but we've got some new stuff. Hippie lifestyle may be a thing of the past, but many sweet hippies made Philadelphia a better place in which to live, work, and cuddle.
oh my.
Here's a look at a few of those cheeses from the 1960s. Barefoot DJ Squirrel was an adorable songwriter who wrote about love and scepters.
Yes. I love my scepter, and the scepter loves me. It's not about my penis like you think it would be.
Continue, please.
His crispy music inspired millions of cakes everywhere. Maybe that's how the cakes came to be. Anyways,
Oh god.
Crazy Daisy Starry
Uh-oh.
was known, oh god,
Oh
for
no.
weaving beautiful unicorns into her hair.
Oh my.
Like little
Oh
paper
my.
shape unicorns.
This sonorous flower child also painted many dead murals depicting
That's a thing I do, yeah.
They depicted dominoes living in peace and twilight.
That sounds like a kind of drug.
This is awful.
Where do you think I need the financing from?
No, this one's awful. Grandma Groovy Pants Applejack.
It flows off the tongue.
She was an anti-Apple activist.
That's a card. Applejack, the
An
Apple-
anti-Apple activist who championed equality for all unicorn frappuccinos.
That's great.
I'm a kill Polly who made that.
And I realized I misspelled frappuccino. Anyway,
That doesn't matter.
That's fine.
equality for all unicorn frappuccinos in our society, and supported her floof benefits by marching for justice in Celestia's beard. And those were some famous hippies in history.
Applejack, the anti-Apple activist.
Crazy and
What are you getting into over in Ponyville? Apple activism?
Crazy Daisy
It
Star.
ain't me. It ain't me.
You sure?
It ain't
No,
me.
it was Granny Applejack.
So this will be in the
Have you
future.
had any grandkids recently?
I don't think she's even had any
but yeah,
kids.
Crazy
Or is it like
Daisy
G1?
Starry.
Is it G1 Applejack,
Yes,
perhaps?
yes.
Crazy Daisy
what?
Starry. That's amazing.
I'm gonna
That
kill
should be
every single one of you and bury you in the backyard, except for Rarity.
Well,
You'll
that's
have to get
because
in line when you come to me because apparently everybody
What, is Rarity
wants
going to
kill
be
me.
whipped or something?
No, she's gonna be chained in my room.
There you go.
And there ain't gonna be no safe word, is there?
Oh,
Nope.
Anyways, trade.
Yo.
You had something you wanted to talk about.
Yes, you have to get back.
Do we have enough time? Because I want to talk about Samurai Jack.
Well, you can talk about some if need to. We can talk about something today. You can bring up the rest of it tomorrow.
Squirrel, what do you think?
I don't think he thinks.
We can talk about Samurai Jack real quick, sure.
Well, then I'm actually going to poof for that.
Bye.
For that.
So you're gonna go
Before you talk about Samurai Jack, I'm gonna take a minute to shameless plug myself.
Okay.
Yes. As y'all know, I am poor as dirt. So, and recently I have made some very cute pony arts of one of our favorite lesbian pony couples.
Our newest lesbian pony couple.
Yes, Trixie and Starlight Glimmer. I've drawn them decked out for the Grand Galloping Gala. However,
I just say we look fabulous.
oh, so fabulous. Thank you, girls. Anyway, because of this and the rousing popularity on DeviantArt, at least, and I'm putting the link in here to shove into the IRC chat or anywhere else for people, I am now taking $20 gala commissions. That's right, I will draw any OC pony or just any ponies that you really want to see in formal wear at the gala. It is essentially just a combination of my fashion pony commissions and my simple backgrounds.
Very nice stuff.
It covers up to 2 ponies. Any extra ponies involved will cost extra. Just follow the link listed and provided, and you will be able to get in touch with me with what you want and need if you want to have your ponies looking almost as good as those 2.
Fanny, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did this get inspired by the Mad Lib we did last week?
Not really.
Oh.
Coincidence.
I just wanted to draw
Started
ponies
cashing
and
on
dresses.
I know, but we had talked about a prom and mentioned those 2.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I must be going. Y'all enjoy your Samurai Jack discussions, and I will see y'all tomorrow night.
Bye.
See ya, Benny.
See you, love.
Anyway,
Anyways.
yes. Samurai Jack, the last episode. Right out of the gate. The Scotsman. The Scotsman returned, and he was old as fuck.
He had an entire army of beautiful Scottish daughters.
Beautiful Scottish daughters who need to wear practical armor, according to him.
God! Oh.
That was beautiful. He was just like, "What are you doing? What, are you going dancing in that? Cover yourselves!"
God. And I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Who else was like severely sad when Aku just laid waste to him?
I was so upset. I was like, "No, he's dead!"
I knew that you of all people would be the most sad.
I was like, well, that's a quick paycheck for DiMaggio.
Yeah, it's just for those of you who don't know, and I apologize for immediately providing spoilers. Aku basically stomps these armies a new asshole because he's just sitting in his tower while these armies of humans start to attack his tower, and he's just like, perhaps eliminating this scum will get me out of my malaise. And immediately he just like fucking nukes them. Except for the Scottish army, who immediately retreats, while the Scotsman himself basically calls Aku a pussy for sitting in his tower all day long. And Aku went fucking dark side and eliminated him with his laser eyes. Like, no joke. The Scotsman was a skeleton, and then he was dust. And his sword is fucking broken. His sword is broken!
Absolute bullshit on that thing was enchanted. It shouldn't have shattered.
It's Aku. What do you expect? And you yourself said it was less powerful than Jack's sword.
But it's still enchanted to the point where Jack's sword can't cut it, so Aku shouldn't be able to destroy it either.
Well, in either case, the Scotsman is dead, but John DiMaggio's still getting his paycheck, so the Scotsman's a ghost thanks to his enchanted sword, which still works. And he's He's immediately like, all right, we're going to regroup and we're going to find Jack.
Now, wait a minute. Scotsman, you're a ghost. Why don't you just haunt Aku's ass? Start throwing his teacups everywhere.
But yeah, speaking of Jack, Ashi is finally realizing that Jack may not be the destroyer of Aku's world, rather Aku destroyed it himself. And at first, Jack doesn't want to teach Ashi the truth about the world because she's, an irate Twilight. Seriously, she's just so angry and growly. Even when Jack finally relents and just goes, fine, I'll teach you. In the morning, she just growls and just jumps up on a nearby cliff to just stare at the stars. Which leads to a cute scene where she asks Jack if Aku made the stars, and Jack's just like, no.
What? No!
He tells her an adorable story that his mother told her, and she's just smiling all the way as she visualizes the story, which is just adorable. And who the fuck renamed me in the Discord chat?
You got renamed?
Again?
Apparently.
Yeah, he did. It wasn't me.
Zai.
It was Zai.
It's Rolly Squirrel then.
No, it's
I did all the renaming earlier.
He muted himself, so
Not interested, huh?
I'm gonna put the blame on him. Moving on.
He's deafened right now, so...
Yes, I know. Anyway, moving right along. Jack just goes off to show Ashi all of this destruction that Aku has put upon the world. Like, there's a field where only one tree exists amongst, a field of ash and destruction. Apparently Aku left that beautiful tree as an example to the fact that Aku can just destroy anything, anytime. Even the most beautiful of things. And then they go to the city of Aku, finally, to see basically a criminal arrive on the planet looking for, I guess, refuge from his homeworld or something. And they basically put him in this area that Aku hasn't destroyed. Everyone's happy, and he's just like, oh, Lord, a lovely day. And the criminal's just like, this place is occupied. Is that a problem? And he gets this fucking creepy grin on his face, just like, no problem.
Huh.
Lesson number 2, the innocent are always targets in Aku's world. And he keeps showing her all of these atrocities, and Ashi's eventually just like, all right, I get it. What do we do? And Jack's just like, nothing. There is no hope. I've been fighting for far too long. There is no way to beat Aku. And next bit, they're in this village where a bunch of dead bodies are, except for one who is still alive long enough to tell Jack and Ashi that the children have been taken to a factory, where apparently they're rebuilding something called a mega robot or some shit like that. I don't know. So they go to the factory, and they find the children, and Ashi hears this high-pitched noise that turns the children vicious. These children are scary. One moment they're, silent, still, quiet, then all of a sudden everything goes red, and the children just get, very demented, sharp teeth, red eyes, and they just pursue Jack, while Ashi goes off to find the source. Which leads us to probably the most uncomfortable scene in the entire episode. Ashi finds the guy who is controlling the children, and the guy basically hog-ties her with... Oh, thank you, Random Grey Mane. Yes, the children become feral. That's the appropriate word. But yeah, the guy controlling the children basically hog-ties Ashi with a bunch of robotic arms and tortures her with electricity.
That was some Zone-Tan shit right there.
Yeah, the animation and the noises Ashi was making, that was uncomfortable. Just squishy purple lips. Squishy purple lips. That's an image that's not going to leave my mind.
What?
But, just... Sorry, my brain's freezing up again. There's just this moment where the guard grabs Ashi by the face and, like, he squishes her face to a point where her lips are just, like, she's making a forced duck face. And it's, I don't know, the animation's just a little bit disturbing for me. But I guess that's the point. She is being tortured while the guard talks about how easy it was to control the children, which is directly parallel to her being a mind-controlled child. So eventually Ashi gets so pissed off to the point where she breaks free and basically kills the guard, which in turn stops the mind control on the children, but the children all fell down. Like, there's electric sparks flying through the air, the children are wailing, and they fall to the ground unconscious. And they're all around Jack, and Jack just wails at the sky, thinking that the children are dead. And then the Green Warrior shows up. You remember him? The Green Warrior who's always riding on horseback?
Yep, just shows up with Jack, and he's like, "You are a failure, come with me!"
Yeah, he finally speaks.
Come with me if you want to die.
It is time. And Jack he doesn't give two shits anymore. He goes off with the warrior into the fog and disappears. Ashi shows up later, and surprise, the children aren't dead. They were just knocked the fuck out. So she starts yelling for the samurai, looking for him, and the last image is a shot of the outside the factory, and Ashi yelling, "Samurai Jack," and the episode ends. Again. Fuck! I wanted more!
Yeah, this week we're supposed to get Ashi searching for him, right?
Yep.
That is correct. Like, this will be... The next episode will be mainly an Ashi episode where Ashi is looking for Jack and possibly learns even more about the atrocities of a coup. So yeah, again, looking forward to it. I love this recent episode in spite of the uncomfortable torture scene, which no doubt Zone-sama is going to be working on.
Actually, there is proof that he actually is working on something.
Yep, called
I
it.
saw it on his Twitter.
Anyway.
Yeah. That is what we call handing something over on a silver platter. And yes, with 2 minutes to go, it is time to say goodbye. Also, fuck you, Zai, who just unmuted himself.
Huh? What?
Who?
You
What-
renamed
what-
me,
what-
you asshat.
Oh, yes, I did.
Get my old name back as we're saying goodbye.
Okay, everyone say your goodbyes.
Thanks
Bye,
for
everybody.
coming.
Till tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Final say.
Yeah. Enough, Roz.
Rob.
From all of us here, this is the Princess of Giant Hats. Reminding you that the days are getting longer. So wear a hat and some blocks so you don't get a sunburn. Or you'll be as red as Trait Dick over here.
Shut the fuck up. What? Where did that even come from?
Good night.
Because you said I ship it to me.
Bye, everybody.